Welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are diving into the fascinating topic of manifesting your desires and transforming your life. Have you ever felt like life is just happening to you and you have no control over it? Well, it's time to reconsider that notion because you have the ability to shape your own reality. According to the teachings of Neville Goddard, the mind is an incredible force that can propel us to great heights of delight or sink us into the depths of suffering. The key is to understand how to harness this power responsibly. So what does it take to manage your mind effectively? First and foremost, it's crucial to recognize that the power at work in this world and the universe is not something external. It resides within our own brains and imaginations. Our thoughts, beliefs, and actions have the potential to manifest in the world around us. We are essentially divine beings with the ability to direct our own fate. However, only a handful of us truly realize our own strength and potential. The Internet has provided a platform for people to share their experiences, creating a community of individuals exploring the power of their minds. Yet this duality of thought, where we believe in both our own power and the power of an external force, causes tension and damages our perception of ourselves and the world. The truth is that the mind is a unified entity, and we are all centers of intelligence that act based on what we believe. Our collective thoughts shape the world we live in. When we relinquish control to an external force, we become weak and fearful. It's time to reclaim our authority and design our lives around our own thoughts, beliefs, and desires. The term neighborhood refers to the area in which a person's home is located. It's common to believe that external forces rule our lives and influence our experiences. However, it is our own thoughts and beliefs that truly shape our reality. Often we impose limitations on ourselves by believing we are incapable of achieving something when, in reality, the only thing standing in our way is our own thoughts. Our thoughts are incredibly powerful, capable of influencing the environment around us, from the tiniest particle to the grandest mountains. When we truly believe something exists, our minds have no choice but to follow suit because they do not perceive themselves as separate from us. It's important to understand that the mind is not confined in any way. It functions as a single universal entity through all of us. We cannot exist apart from it. It works through us. Once we grasp this concept, we begin to see ourselves as divine beings capable of harnessing vast resources and power within ourselves. The notion that we are constrained by external forces is simply the result of our subconscious mind directing our thoughts. For many of us, the struggle lies in recognizing our own strength and potential. When we place our faith in external forces rather than in ourselves, we become powerless and inert, waiting for something outside of ourselves to transform our circumstances. But the truth is that we control our own destiny, and everything in our lives, from our sufferings to our joys, is the result of our own thoughts. If we want to live a life of abundance, pleasure, and success, we must first recognize the immense potential that exists within us. We control our own destiny, and our thoughts have the power to influence our reality. Neville Goddard's teachings emphasize this principle and encourage people to embrace their inner power and creativity. By acknowledging that our minds are at the heart of all divine activity, we realize that living in a condition of positive vibrational freedom is always within our grasp. The premise of the law of manifestation is that our thoughts become our reality. Our minds do not distinguish between good and evil thoughts. They simply construct what is fed to them. Therefore, if we wish to change our circumstances, we must first modify our thought patterns. Positive thinking isn't about wishful thinking. It's about recognizing the power of our thoughts and choosing to focus on the good. Believing in a divine source implies that it is always available to us, ready for us to tap into and use to bring our aspirations to fruition. Our thoughts possess enormous power, and once we release them into the universe, they begin to manifest. It's crucial to realize that we already have everything we need to make our dreams come true. Everything in the cosmos is a reflection of our mind, and our imagination is the key to unlocking our potential. The ability to assume a reality and believe in its existence is an unstoppable force that can bring it to life. All we have to do is acknowledge and affirm our desires before we manifest them. Every aspect of our lives is a product of the thoughts we hold, and it is up to us to choose thoughts that will lead to a life of abundance and joy. Our external environment reflects our internal views about the world and ourselves. Our beliefs about success, wealth, health, and other factors all influence our reality. Knowing that our consciousness is the only true reality gives us the power to change our thoughts and, consequently, change our surroundings. This law is absolute and cannot be altered by any other factors, implying that the divine power within us is not inadequate. When we let go of limiting beliefs and accept that we are not separate from a spiritual source, our lives begin to improve. Our thoughts, words, and actions are manifestations of God's will, and we have the ability to mold our reality to reflect our desires. Life itself has no intrinsic purpose. It is neither good nor harmful. Our feelings of joy and sorrow are the outcomes of our own beliefs and thinking. We have the power to make life more beautiful, but we must change our perspective and stop viewing the world through a distorted lens shaped by society and religion. Life is simply a manifestation of the same divine energy that created it, and it is up to us to shape our experiences through the power of our thoughts. Therefore, it is crucial to be mindful of the thoughts we allow into our minds and deliberately change our beliefs and thoughts toward abundance, joy, and happiness. It all comes down to being deliberate and consciously choosing to focus on what we want to experience in our lives. The more we develop positive thoughts and beliefs, the more they will become our reality. The power of manifestation extends beyond our thoughts to our words and actions. Our words and actions are also manifestations of our thoughts and beliefs. Therefore, they must align with our desires and intentions. When we understand that we are co-creators of our reality and have the power to shape our lives, we feel liberated and empowered. We are no longer passive bystanders, but active participants in molding and creating our lives. Our thoughts not only have the ability to change our own lives, but also the world around us. The idea that there is anything outside of our control is an illusion. Once we realize our full potential and understand that our thoughts have immense power to shape our reality, we become masters of our external circumstances. Every word we speak, every thought we think determines the course of our lives. It becomes a constant meditation in itself. The belief that we are separate from God is merely an illusion. In truth, we are not separate from God, but rather the divine functioning through us. This realization opens the door to the understanding that we can have anything we conceive or desire. The happiness and suffering we experience are the results of our own thoughts and beliefs. Any limitations we place on ourselves can be removed. We created the universe, and we have the ability to see and control it. Our existence is invaluable, and everything we do has meaning and impact. Our mind is the source of all power, and realizing its full potential is the key to mastering external circumstances and leading a life of prosperity and joy. We become free and attract all wonderful things when we comprehend that God operates through us. This understanding must be reflected in our thoughts and attitudes, and we must recognize the cosmos as a single cohesive entity with ourselves as its operators. This realization is the most powerful tool we can ever possess. Of course, everyone has their own point of view, and we don't agree with every aspect of Neville Goddard's teachings. However, by examining and discussing his thoughts, we can gain a greater understanding of his techniques and the general concepts he believed in. Neville Goddard was a fantastic instructor who inspired countless people, and his ideals continue to influence individuals all around the world. Every part of our lives is a product of the thoughts we have, and it is up to us to choose thoughts that will lead to a life full of abundance and joy. Our outward environment reflects our internal views about the world and ourselves. Our beliefs of success, riches, health, and other factors all influence our reality. Knowing that our consciousness is the only genuine reality gives us the ability to change our thoughts and change our surroundings. This law is absolute and cannot be changed by other factors, implying that the divine power inside us is sufficient. When we let go of limiting beliefs and accept that we are not separate from a spiritual source, our lives begin to improve. Our thoughts, words, and actions are manifestations of God's will, and we have the ability to mold our reality to reflect our desires. Life has no intrinsic purpose. It is neither good nor harmful. Our feelings of joy and sorrow are the outcome of our own beliefs and thinking. We have the ability to make life more beautiful, but we must change our perspective and stop viewing the world through a distorted lens fashioned by society and religion. Life is only a manifestation of the same divine energy that created it, and it is up to us to mold our experiences via the power of our ideas. It is critical to be careful of the thoughts we allow into our minds and to be deliberate in changing our beliefs and thoughts in the direction of plenty, joy, and happiness. It comes down to being deliberate and consciously choosing to focus on what we want to experience in our life. The more we develop these positive thoughts and beliefs, the more they will become our reality. The power of manifestation extends beyond our ideas to our words and actions. The words we speak and the actions we conduct are manifestations of our thoughts and beliefs. Therefore, they must also be considered. When we realize we are co-creators of our reality and have the power to alter our lives, we feel liberated and empowered. We are no longer passive bystanders, but rather active participants in molding and creating our lives. Our thoughts have the ability to alter not only our own life, but also the world around us. The idea that there is anything outside of our control is an illusion. We may realize our full potential once we learn that our thoughts have enormous ability to shape our reality and how to use that power. Our minds have the power to impact not just our personal development, but also our entire life path. Every word we utter, every idea we think, determines the course of our lives, making it a constant meditation in and of itself. So let's enjoy the process of manifesting and embrace the power we hold within ourselves. Let's manifest abundance, joy, and success in our lives. Remember, you have the ability to shape your reality, so focus your thoughts, beliefs, words, and actions on the life you desire. Thank you for joining us on this journey of understanding the power of your mind. May you manifest all that you desire and live a life filled with happiness, fulfillment, and success.